Welcome back, Harbros, to the Harbro channel. Quality videos, lowest prices. And today we have, this is from both Reddit and Facebook, parking lot sale, allegedly, and it looks pretty legit for January. Parking lot sale for January. If you find this useful or helpful, please consider liking or subscribing. We'll go over it all. And let's jump in. Don't forget free buckets. We just released Deal of the Day 10, US General Sale for Sunday. And here we go. And as usual, Harbor Freight will reserve the right to add pages just before the sale, just as they're releasing their digital flyer. And of course, we see here in the bottom left corner for the Harbros, this is the research we do, January parking lot sale 2026, and that is looking pretty accurate. So again, these do change, but we'll start off with the date, January 12th through 15th. Inside track early member access tends to be the case, and then Friday through Monday, the 16th through the 19th, is access for everybody. We're going to start off here. I know we see the main ribbon, but we'll start off with the yellow. They put these here for a reason, so don't go straight to the turkey. Let's have some mashed potatoes. Snap ring pliers with reversible action. These are the Quinn ones. I love me some Quinn. 28% off, $9.98. Then we have the 500 lumen professional swivel headlamp, 33% off, $9.96. 2-amp variable speed oscillating multi-tool, 25% off, $14.99. 5mm nitrile powder-free gloves, 100-pack, light blue, your choice of color. Although it only says light blue. Oh, just kidding. Or green. A lot more options of sizes for the light blue. 50% off, which is what we like to see, $5.94. Digital tire inflator, 43% off, $17. And the E7 1TGS Flux Core welding wire 2-pound roll, 40% off, $15. And this is, I love it. We'll start off with the heavy hitters, but we'll go through. This is what we like to see. There's 5 here. They've squeezed them together and they now made it a big 5 deal, maybe because there's no huge one-off sales, although this last one here. But we'll start off with the 30% off all jump starters and automotive battery chargers. They had this deal last year. Within the last 12 months, I believe it was 40% off. So they've scaled back a little bit, but 30% off is still really good. I don't think it was all that popular. Maybe some of the Harbros took advantage, but 30% off all jump starters and automotive battery chargers. I see Viking. I believe this is Centec, and I believe this is Viking. Torque Channel just did a review on some of these, and I was going through it, but my brain started scrambling. But we'll refer to that video again as soon as this gets closer. 30% off all welders. 30% off all welders in store only. Titanium and Vulcan showing. Maybe does Chicago Electric have some welders? But 30% off all welders is legit. I think also this one in the past has been 40% off. But here we are. Then 40% off all paintbrushes, rollers, and drop cloths. This one's interesting. This one's interesting. Feels like a little bit of a filler. But for the Harbro pros out there, or Harbro DIYers, which most of us are, these brushes, some of the best quality ones, I believe they call them, are really nice. Some of the kits are really nice. And having extra drop cloths at a huge discount, I think it was close to this. They might have even been 50% off actually in their previous sale. But 40% off is really good. It's close to as high as they get. On these paint brushes though, it might have been 50%. Anyways, 40% off paintbrushes, rollers, drop cloths. 35% off all Matics, although wait up, it does start specifying down here. 35% off all Matics, auto shop tools, equipment, and diagnostics. Again, this is one of those 40% off sales that they've had in the past, a couple times actually, for all Matics. 35% is really close, but those deals are killer because Matics has some sneaky good tools. So that's something we'll keep an eye out for. 35% off all Matics. And then of course, Icon Alert, 30% off all Icon hammers, pry bars, and hex key sets, which is interesting because as we were doing the wrench set overview in one of our last videos, the website has these included as wrenches, but we'll see here either tonight or tomorrow from the clickable ad whether these are actually included in the wrench sale. But this makes me think not. Anyways, those are the heavy hitters. And let's go through the rest. Predator 5,000 watt dual fuel super quiet inverter generator with remote start, $799.99. $300 off is normally pretty good. But of course, we have this 5,000 watt dual fuel inverter generator, $400 off right now, today actually. So unless you miss it today, $300 off is not bad. Obviously, better today. Then suspiciously, we have the 9,500 watt super quiet inverter generator with CO secure technology, $1,700. Looks like they've done the exact same thing. They have only taken $100 less off. But here we go. Again, not a terrible deal. Although that would be less than 20%, $600. Looks like the was is different. Oh no, was is the same, $2,000, which is wild. 20% would be the $400 off, and in this case, it's only 15%. So similar to a 15% off any single item. We keep going. Avanti airless paint primer and stain sprayer, $50 off of $250, $200. And Apache deal 9800 weatherproof protective rifle case, $150, only $55 off, which is over 33% off. So these do go though up to 40%. So this is in the realm of a good deal, but Apache tends to have multiple sales up to 40% off throughout the year. At least in the past they have. Daytona 3-ton low profile professional floor jack with rapid pump, $130, $200, $70 off, solid deal. Braun 5500 lumen 4-foot linkable LED hang light shop light, 30% off, also solid deal at $16. Icon Alert, the 73-inch by 25-inch professional roll cab, $3,000 normally, $500 off for $2,500. $3,000, 20% would be $600 off, so just under 20%. Then we have Quinn half-inch drive SAE and metric master socket set, 83 piece for $120, $30 off. We get down to the yellow ribbon 3/8-inch drive bolt extractor socket set, 9 piece, $20, 33% off. 12-inch tool bag, which we always see, 21 pockets, 50% off, $396. Pliers set with comfort grips, 5 piece, 25% off, $15, normally $20. The 50 caliber ammo box, 33% off, $598, normally $9. The 3/8-inch drive quick release ratchet for $796, 33% off. And the 30-inch by 18-inch 1,000-pound capacity hardwood dolly, 27% off, $13. That is page 1. Let's go to page 2, starting off with the yellow ribbon 8-inch cable ties for $1.79. 3/16-inch step drill bits, 47% off, $996. Clear stacking bin large, 25% off for $3. 12-inch miter box with 13.5-inch back saw for 20% off, $798. And the 1.5-inch keyed alike padlocks 3-pack, 33% off, $398. That sounds familiar. And then the big grip bucket blue shop towels refill, $10, $998, 31% off. Then we have a Yukon 46-inch 9-drawer mobile storage cabinet with solid wood top, $60 off. Normally $360 for $300, just under 20%. Then US General Alert, a couple of these, and the service cart. Love this thing. 30-inch service cart with drawer, $32 off. Normally $130 down to $97.99. And then the US General 72-inch by 22-inch triple bank roll cab, $400 off, $13.99. And of course, right now, this is Sunday, $12.99. $500 off. So just be aware, on Sunday it'll be an extra $100 off, but not a terrible get. If you don't decide to get it now and you wait till January, still a decent deal. Then we have the Pittsburgh 3-ton low profile floor jack with rapid pump, $100, $177, $70 off. Super solid deal. Daytona 3-ton heavy duty ratcheting jack stands, $35, 30% off. Seen these go down as low as $25, but not recently. So interesting. Maybe this is as low as they're getting right now. Icon Alert master interchangeable puller set, $45 off of $225 down to $180. And then the professional master ball joint universal joint press, 20 piece, $190, normally $230, $40 off. And then we have the Icon 36% off, close to the 40% off that we just had. 36% off the 2100 lumen rechargeable magnetic compact floodlight, $35, normally $55. And then 20% for the 1000 lumen dual-sided rechargeable slim bar light with UV inspection, $48, normally $60. Some Badland 12,000 pound truck SUV winch with wire rope at $300, $50 off. And then the ZXR 9,500 pound truck SUV winch with wire rope, $290, $30 off. Hallmaster 800-pound capacity full-size truck rack, $50 off at $250. And then the 1,200-pound capacity 72-inch by 30-inch convertible aluminum loading ramp, $40, $160. 2-ball adjustable aluminum hitch, 6-inch drop, 6-inch rise, $100, $40 off. Then Kenway's 12-volt magnetic LED towing light kit, 30% off, $23. And the Pittsburgh 146-piece tool set, 16% off, $50. And the yellow ribbon 1500-watt dual temperature heat gun, 50% off, $998. Although, I don't know, that's a Warrior. We will do a quick new tools in between this because there is a new Bauer 1600-watt 12-amp 14 temperature dual speed heat gun. There's a new Black Widow by Spectrum 130 professional HVLP touch up spray gun with rear fan control, 1mm nozzle. And this will be great because they always do sales on the Black Widow. Maybe this one will be included. And then this is new, the 2500-watt super quiet inverter generator Predator. Anyways, let's go back. Fatigue mats, anti-fatigue mats 4-pack, $896. 5/8-inch hitch pin with clip. It's a 3-inch, $194, 51% off. The 2-inch by 6.5-foot, 2,000-pound capacity web lifting sling, $694, 30% off. Magnetic paper towel holder, 26% off, $1098. Those will be on sale if this is the US General, which I'm pretty sure it is, on Sunday. And then we have the 1/2-inch drive, 25-inch breaker bar, 33% off, $11.99. Although breaker bar icon sale during this parking lot sale. We continue. Page 3, high-vis socket adapter set, 4-piece, $292. These have been free. Precision screwdriver set, 12-piece from Quinn, 26% off, down to $10.98. Okay, that's cool to see. 4.5-inch by 1/16-inch by 7/8-inch type 2742 metal cutoff wheels, 10-pack, $496, 37% off. Prime Power alkaline batteries, AA, AAA 18-pack, 33% off. $598. Harbro's 11 by 19-foot heavy-duty reflective all-purpose weather-resistant 9mm tarp, 34% off, $15. And then the Warrior titanium drill bit set, 40% off, $11.99. We move into Warrior 10-amp 7-inch variable speed rotary polisher sander, $32, 17% off. And the 6-amp rotating handle variable speed recip saw, $22.99, 17% off. Hercules Alert, 15-amp 42-pound 1 1/8-inch hex lower wall breaker hammer with max vibration control, $100 off, $400. 15-amp 12.5-inch portable thickness planer, $50 off, $350, down from $400. We'll read from left to right. Admiral 12-inch dual bevel sliding compound miter saw, $40 off at $200. Then Warrior's 15-amp 10-inch table saw, $130, $20 off, normally $150. And then let's take a look at this. $80 for the 5-amp lithium-ion battery 4-amp charger starter kit. Chargers all Hercules 20-volt, 12-volt lithium-ion batteries compared to Milwaukee. $40 off. That's 30% off. That's a great deal on just the battery. With the exception of, they used to have this kit for $99.99 with the free tool. But tomato. Next, more Hercules. 3-amp 5-inch random orbit palm sander with soft start, 18% off, $45. Some McGraw 8-gallon horizontal shop auto air compressor, $30 off, $130. Then the 21-gallon oil-free vertical shop compressor, $245, $35 off. We have Bauer 4-inch 36-inch belt and 6-inch disc sander, $20 off at $90. 8-amp 4.5-inch paddle switch angle grinder, 22% off at $35. And then the 20-volt 3-amp hour high-capacity lithium-ion battery. Whoa, 50% off. They had a good discount on this a week or so ago, but it was not 50%. This is a great deal on this battery. We continue. Merlin 3/8-inch 50-foot enclosed retractable air hose, $69.99. Nice, 12% off. Here's the Black Widow Professional Gravity Speed spray guns, HVLP and HTE. 3-year warranty is really good. $40 off at $140. We kind of skipped over the Bauer 5-amp 9-inch variable speed drywall sander, $50 off, down to $120. That's great. And then the 1800 psi 1.2 gallon per minute portable electric pressure washer, down to $69.99. Nice, $30 off, normally $100. Portable. It is corded. And then the yellow ribbon heavy duty air accessory kit, 20 piece, 40% off, 16 bucks, 8-bin large portable parts storage case, 23% off, $9.98. Microfiber towels, always great to see. Get them always at a discount, $3.49, 41% off. The Gum Out 16-ounce jet spray, carb choke and parts cleaner, 31% off, $4.98. And then the ratcheting screwdriver set, 34 piece, 22% off, $6.98. And the 6.5-inch flush cut saw, 44% off, $4.98, normally $9. And that is either page 3 or we skipped ahead to page 4, which I think we did actually looking down here. But we'll do page 3 now. And on page 3, we have the wobble socket extension set, 9-piece, $9.89, 41% off. More Apache 2800 weatherproof protective case medium, 33% off, $20. 6-inch, 9-inch general purpose bimetal reciprocating saw blade set, 15-piece, 33% off at $10. Hex shank socket driver set, 3-piece, $198, 66% off. The funnel set, 4-piece at 45% off, 98 cents. And the magnetic hook set, 4-pack, 44% off, $279. Then we have Predator, the 9,000 watt gas powered portable generator with CO Secure technology, $150 off, down to $650. The 3,500 watt super quiet inverter generator with CO Secure, $100, normally $800, down to $700. And then the 2-inch 212cc gasoline engine semi-trash water pump, 158 gallons per minute, $90 off, normally $290, down to $199. And the 100 watt super lightweight foldable solar panel, $20 off, down to $110. And we have some welding helmets. We just had a deal on Blue Design Chicago Electric, $30, 33% off. And with Vulcan 13.5-inch square arc safe auto darkening welding helmet, $40 off, down to $130, normally $170. The titanium modular welding table for $160, $30 off. And US General Alert 5-tier heavy duty garage shelving, 48 by 24 by 78, brand new, $20 off, down to $120. Liquidation sale, always fun to see if you can find any open box and stack them maybe with the percentages off. We have Franklin 700-pound capacity hand truck, $50, 16% off. Yukon 60-inch 3-door hardwood bench, $140, $40 off. Central Machinery, the 6-liter ultrasonic parts cleaner for $140, $30 off. And the 4-inch swivel vise with anvil, 26% off, $28. Hallmaster 1-ton manual chain hoist, 21% off, $55. And Avanti's handheld HVLP paint and stain sprayer, 45% off, $38, normally $70. We have the 11-inch pliers, 90-degree bent nose long reach, 45-degree bent nose long reach, and the long reach needle nose, down to $398, 33% off. Tarp Bros again, 72 by 80-inch moving blanket, 44% off, $498. 6-inch double-edged wall board saw, 34% off, $394. The classic 17 to 42-inch swivel tilt TV wall mount, 46% off, $796. 18-inch telescoping magnet for $1.89, and the 6-foot USB to USB-C braided charging cable for $6, 40% off. And those are the parking lot sale for January. Parking lot sale for January. What do the Harbros think? Here are the heavy hitters. Good variety. I think great variety, and gives you a week to be able to pick and choose, and hopefully nothing sells out. I'll leave it at that. Happy Harbor Freighting, happy shopping. Good luck out there. Please consider liking and subscribing. And as soon as I have some more deals, I will send them your way.